Welcome to Attican Plays Port Royale 4. Alright, hi, this is Attican and welcome to episode 3 of our second series on the closed beta of Port Royale 4, playing the Spain campaign. Now this time we're playing it as the adventurer. And let's just review the bidding just a little bit, and then I've got some stuff I'm kind of excited about for this one. I've been doing some experimentation, prompted by comments you guys made. Right now we need to build the cocoa businesses in Puerto Cabezas. Not exactly going to be a problem because we've already got them built. We've already gotten the trade license here. We've gotten the build permission because we put Puerto Cabezas on our trade route with the Maracaibo chain, and so they got our fame up a little bit, enough that we could get the build permission. Then we laid down for cocoa and for coffee. And as soon as those are done, see, we just need some wood to come in there, and it'll come because we've got it on a trade route that has wood. And so we'll just let that run, and that task will take care of itself. Now, in the meantime, what I want to really focus on in this episode is our trade route over here that's supposed to be getting us fame. Now, I want you to understand, maybe I didn't make this clear before, my whole plan here was to get this area over here where they're producing colonial commodities, and that for review for some of you, that's the cotton, cocoa, coffee, and tobacco. So those four things. If you look here, we're making cocoa down in Necoclí. Cartagena is making cotton and tobacco. But here's something I hadn't even noticed about this town. But look at this. They can make coffee. They can make tobacco. They can make cotton. They can make 3 of the 4. And if you throw in Riohacha, which is already making the cocoa, then you've got all 4 products right here in 2 towns, right here, right next to Maracaibo. How sweet is that? So what I want to do is focus on how do we optimize that, because what's been happening is I've set up runs in the hopes that we would take a lot of this stuff over here and sell it and get a lot of fame, and we're not getting much. And I think part of it's I've screwed up the route, but I've also learned some things. And Mikowski made a great comment about, well, he said he thought we needed to first of all fix the route so that we're using whatever pricing, not maximum. I think I've misinterpreted. I had a little translation issue there, misinterpreted what they really meant by that. Great comment by Mikowski. And another one he said was, we need to build these up and have more businesses. That way, I want to make it clear, that was the plan all along. The plan all along was build this up and drive a lot of colonial commodities into Maracaibo and drive our fame up very rapidly, which has all kinds of benefits. You can get more captains. You can get all your advanced industries, and you can advance through the campaign a lot more easily if you can get the fame. Fame is right there with money in terms of importance in this game. It really is. Let this run a little bit and gather up some funds. Oh, and Ian made a nice comment too about I really should be, first of all, of course, obviously exploring all this stuff, but I should have some ships. I've got Attican, right? We've got Attican here, and he's got some capacity, 2,000 and 4 flutes. And we've been using him to run our specialty stuff. And actually, while we're there, I don't need to buy anything else. I'm going to put him on a route. So we're going to take Attican and kind of repurpose him. And we're going to build a new route. So we're going to rename this route Seville Cotton to Maracaibo. Now, and there's producing cotton in Seville, and I can see that Seville needs some love from us because it needs more residential. Remember, we administer this town, so we need to grow out Seville some more. But cotton is being produced here. In fact, we are producing the cotton. A lot of it, 115 per day. So we want to take advantage of that in terms of our fame creation. So what we're going to do here is build this route. Did I start it? Yeah. We're going to build a route from Seville to Maracaibo. Now, I'm going to leave everything turned off and go to cotton and buy cotton. Come on. According to the demand along the route. Okay? But here's the thing I learned by doing some Steam research. Someone had mentioned that this is the only way they could get it to work. And I said, we're going to go to sell the cotton in Maracaibo. But instead of and we'll sell it at whatever price, we don't care. But we want to sell 2,000 tons of cotton in Maracaibo. We're going to sell 2,000 tons of cotton in Maracaibo at whatever price. That is your goal for this route. And that corresponds to Attican's capacity, 2,000. So we're going to take Attican and assign him to this route, activate it. And if we just follow Attican, he's got to go up to Seville first. And I'm going to ignore these side tasks for now because I'm kind of I'm anxious to see something that actually works here. So here we go. Attican loads up, and look what he loaded up. He loaded up 2,000 tons of cotton, or barrels, 2,000 barrels, excuse me. 2,000 barrels of cotton, or however they ship cotton, bales, something. And off it goes. 2,000 units of cotton are heading off to Maracaibo. So if we think about that as a model, we should be able to optimize our route over here and just make it just kick butt. Now we've got a new task to grow Belize City by November 7th. He wants us to grow Belize City from 500 to 1,900 in 4 months. I think we're going to pass on that opportunity just because I want to focus on. Now remember, these tasks that he gives you are optional. These are optional. And it's a task that would increase our fame. It would be great to do it. But I want to focus on these trade routes in this episode because I want to get these things figured out so that we can really start playing this game and not guessing at this game. So old Attican here is hauling 2,000 so what we want to do is get that other trade route we've got going, the one that's down here. And I really wish, man, please, some way that I could like click on Maracaibo and then hit some hotkey or something and see all the trade routes it's involved in. Because now to see, I have to just kind of flip around, see there like that. I have to, flip through them and visually verify. And if you had lots and lots of trade routes, that'd be a pain in the behind. But any rate, here's our local, MAR local. And we want to just, I don't think we want to mess with that because that one is really, in fact, the only thing I'm going to do with it, we're going to look at it and say, it really needs to be just an automatic route. All right, and now I've got a priority set on these, it doesn't matter, but it's just a regular route. It's just a city building route and a profit maker, so let it run. So what we want to do, I think, is actually set up a new route. And we're going to set up a route called the MARCC route, and it's going to be the Maracaibo colonial commodities route. And we'll edit that one. And this is interesting how we want to do this. How do we want to do this? I think I want to go here and here. A ship could run that every 4 days. One of those low draft ships could make that run, total run in 4 days. Which is what, like 7 times a month. So I'd like to get 2,000 a month, let's say. Being greedy, 2,000 a month of cocoa from Riohacha. Let's see. crap, now I have to do math. What did I say? 4 days, 7 times a month, 7 into 2,000. So let's see what kind of capacity. Well, that'll do anyway. Sorry. So we're going to, in this one, we're going to say sell cocoa. And since I don't know how big my goal is going to be, I'll just set it at 2,000. Okay. So we want to sell 2,000 cocoa every run. Of course we won't, but we're going to shoot for that. And in Riohacha, what we're going to do is say buy cocoa at whatever price. I probably should have done that on the other one too. Whatever price they're charging for cocoa, buy it according to the demand along the route. And then in the route, the demand is 2,000 units. So there's our route. And I'm actually going to rename that. I was thinking about building a big route for everything, but I want to run it just for that one place. So let's rename this one the Riohacha cocoa to Maracaibo. And then let's see what kind of ships we can get to put on it. Let's see, 250 for a bark, low draft, fast ship, 1, 2, 3. We're going to put all 3 of them on it. And I'm going to call this one the RIA So we got a capacity of 750 every load. That should be pretty good. All right, and we're going to assign it to our new route. Assign, active, and let's just see what happens. It gets some repairs, it heads up to Riohacha, and it loads 257 cocoa. Now in Riohacha, see, it wiped it out. Beautiful, beautiful. It wiped it out. Lovely. It wiped it out. That's what I want to do. I want to wipe it out every time. Now, it's interesting. It's not selling it. It's got 750. Let's see what it does when it's full. It sold some. Okay, we got to, all right, we're not quite there, but I think we're getting close. Let's go to our route, edit the route. In Maracaibo, sell it at whatever price. We don't care what you get for it, we just want it sold. Okay, so it's fully loaded. There we go. It sold it all. All right, beautiful. So now we should be pumping cocoa into Maracaibo like crazy. So now in Cartagena, beautiful Cartagena can do 3 of those. We could actually run ships. Oh man, we could go nuts on Cartagena. I could see an entire large convoy running Cartagena to Maracaibo. Let's see. What kind of ships can we get here? Now flutes are slow in the shore, close to shore, so they're not great choices. So let's go here, order sloops, brigs, barks. Okay, I think I like barks. They're a little expensive, but they're the fastest. Let's do 4 would be 1,000. Let's start with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we've got 4 on order. End of September. Okay. So I'm just going to wait on those 4.
Excellent. Whenever you visit me, I will gladly tell you how your colonial commodities have affected your fame. Where people work hard, the Lord in his wisdom provides for pleasures through the fruits of nature. You have a little town there that is perfect for growing sugar. You can turn it into rum. Not bad. New businesses, new workers, new citizens.
All right, so we finished this one, and that gave us 3 more, and we'd already finished one because we already have some sugar production. They want us to go to Bluefields and produce rum. Now, it's interesting, the tip is it's best to set up workshops where raw materials are also produced, as this will increase production, except that they ask us to then go to a city, Bluefields, which I'm pretty sure has... Yeah, it can't produce wood. So to do rum, you need both wood and sugar. Now, it can produce the sugar, that is true, and we can put it on a trade route and get it the wood it needs. You know, just have it hook up with like sisal up here, or over here with Riahacha. Why don't we do that? Why don't we... Oh, okay. I know what we'll do. We've got this Puerto Cabezas run here. And what are they saying? This town is having a problem, insufficient housing space. But remember, we don't administer this town, do we? No, we don't administer this town, so we can't build housing. So that's cool. The administrator there can just handle that problem. Anyway, what I was going to say is, we find the route that has this on it, we'll just add Bluefields to it. But the first thing we'll have to do is buy this incredibly expensive license at $195,000. So we'll do that now. Okay, so now we've got our license.
New workers are usually found in the viceroy's towns. They arrive from Europe and wait for work. Their families and other citizens will follow all by themselves.
Okay, so we finished the rum because we'd already set up rum production somewhere else. I think in Campeche. No, Sisal. In Sisal. Because Sisal actually is, following their tip, Sisal can makes the wood and the sugar, and then therefore can then make the rum. So we've got production. We are producing wood, we're producing sugar, and we're producing rum. So we're cool on that. All right, and we got another fame point. All right. If we had already played this campaign, we would know we've got to get out here. If this was the first time we played it, at this point we wouldn't know that. So we're not going to know that. We're going to go back here and buy that rope concession. Gosh, we don't know we have to build a big shipyard, so why would we go for that next when we've got a big shipyard in Maracaibo that can give us what we need? So, where was I? What is it we're doing? Bluefields. All right, so Bluefields, we have a license, but we don't have the build license, which is what that aqua is. This magenta is we have a license. The aqua is we have the trade license, and here we have a trade license and a build business license, but not the administrator. And so now the trade route. So I'll go back to my comment. I'd love to be able to automatically find the trade routes that involve that city, but I'll flip through the silly things until I see it. There we go. It's this guy here, the Cabeza local. We could build a local for the new city we're about to do, but I don't want to. We don't need that. We're going to go add Bluefields, put it up here right after Puerto Cabezas, and adjust this to get out of the storm. There we go. So that'll start trade with Bluefields, and once we've traded a little bit, our popularity there will increase enough that we can buy the building license, and then we can put in our four distilleries. So that'll be fine. Let that go. And we're still waiting on our new fleet to go to Cartagena. about to get one. All right, I think we'll just go ahead. We'll set up the one. Why not? And this is going to be our CAR Cartagena, and I'm just going to call it CC tomorrow because it's actually 3 things. Okay, actually 3 commodities. So we want to give them a route. We want to create a new route. Okay, edit that route. We want you to start in Cartagena and go to Maracaibo, and in Cartagena buy at whatever price, buy at whatever price. And the other one it could make is coffee. Buy at, eventually, it's not making it right now, so we'll add that one in there. So buy at whatever, and then in Maracaibo, we want you to sell coffee. I'm going to make it a large number again. At whatever price. Sell. I wonder if it gives you an infinity number. 99999. But it doesn't. But that's okay. Sell. At whatever price. Okay. So that's the 3 products they could potentially make in Cartagena. We're going to sell it in Maracaibo, sell as much as we can at any price we can get. We're going to buy it at any price we can get in Cartagena. And we are going to assign that ship to it and tell it to get busy. So go. Let's see what it does. And look at that. It bought basically as much as it could stuff in there and sold it off. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we should start seeing our fame. We should start seeing these numbers going up nicely. And if they go up nicely enough, then some of this other side task stuff, yeah, we should do them, absolutely. But I'm really right now focused on getting this right and getting the mechanics of it right so that we can start developing strategies based on having strong, proper, correct mechanics. If you don't understand the mechanics, you can't play the game. So, all right, we've almost got another one, so we'll double up the capacity. Here we go. We've got another one. So I want this ship to do its pickup in Cartagena, and then I'll give it a manual order to go to Maracaibo. Okay, and I want it to pick up another ship and then get back to work. Okay, and what we can do in the meantime is get back on our task over here in Bluefields. We don't have enough, we haven't traded enough yet. Have we brought a ship in here? Here comes a ship. Let's see what happens when this one comes down here and makes its trades. Okay, do they like us now? No, they don't. Why don't they like us? Oh, you know what? I'll bet you I've goofed this up. I bet you I forgot to do the buy-sell thing in Bluefields. Yeah, of course I did, dummy. All right, so that'll get better. That'll do better in a minute. All right. Okay, so now what we can see is if we look at Cartagena, I think we're probably stripping out everything it has, which is awesome. Yeah, see, it only has 12, and that's probably was just made after the ship left. So we're starting to grab everything they can make. So yes, our next phase is to get the build rights and build more stuff. So like here in Riohacha, we already have 8 businesses making 52 a day, so that's pretty good. But we want to go down here to Cartagena and get that building permission. It's very expensive. And then we want to do, let's do tobacco. 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 All right, we want to build tobacco farms. Okay, we'll build 8 tobacco farms in Cartagena. There, the wood's been delivered. The bricks should come from over here, Caracas. So we shouldn't have any trouble getting that built. We picked up another fame point. I think we can already see them. Here we go, look at that, 63, 53. All right, we're getting better. We're getting better. Notice how much cotton we delivered. Let's see, concessions. So again, we don't really know that we have to have a big shipyard, so we'll do a tailor. And what are we looking at over here? There we go, now they like us. We got to save up 260,000. We'll get our building permissions in Bluefields. Captain, ooh. This is a good captain. If we had more fame, we would hire him. But we've already got 2 level 3s, and they both have are about to level up to 4, so he's not going to help us. Okay, we're going to buy the building permission. Each one they get more expensive. And we want to put 4 distilleries in here, so we're going to need some money for that. So we let the money rack up a little bit, and we grab distilleries and throw 4 of them here in the town. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as the goods are shipped over there, that'll take care of itself. How's our fame going now? Better, better, better. And how's Cartagena looking? Do we have... yes, we do. We have 8 tobacco plantations in Cartagena. We're short employees, but that will resolve itself. I mean, we could step in and bring workers over from Maracaibo easily, but it will resolve itself over time. And they need living space, but that's where our town administrator needs to get his act together, or we could become the administrator ourselves. That would take another fame point, but we're going to have more flexibility now because we're going to start racking up those fame points, I believe, at a pretty good clip. 65, that's so much better. Tobacco's up. Cocoa from Rio. This is because of the run from Seville. This is because of the run from Riohacha. And this is going to pick up because of the tobacco that we've got going down here in Cartagena. And what we really want to do in Cartagena, I believe, is build more of, let's see, not tobacco, the cocoa, because we have the rights here. We might as well really get the most out of this line here. And do, what is it, cocoa? No, I'm sorry, coffee. Well, I still get those backwards. Isn't that ridiculous? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're going to build some coffee plantations in Cartagena. So Cartagena is our city. Got to level up for this person. Let's do more navigator. Okay.
Some citizens love rum. Others
Okay, we
bread.
got our
Some
4
vote.
rum
So it
businesses,
never
and we're
hurts
just
to
going to
have
leave that
church
alone
and
and let them
tavern
go.
close to the housing developments.
And now we find
You
out,
are
oh, we
truly
need a large
capable
shipyard
town
in
organizer.
Seville. And
I
by the
would
way,
like to
someone
put you
pointed
in
out, and
charge
this is
of
true,
more
in
towns
Castilian
and
Spanish,
lead
this
them to
would
new
probably
prosperity
be
through
pronounced
your
more like
land.
Sevilla.
Choose the towns
So
you want to take
Sevilla,
over
but I'm
yourself.
going to keep calling it Seville
As soon
since
as you
I'm
have
kind of
created
there
enough
already.
jobs there, I will grant you the administrative rights out of the grace I have been given.
Okay, they want us to now administer 3 towns, construct 10 taverns and 10 chapels, and get a large shipyard. So what we're going to do now is, because we have fame coming in at a decent clip, see this? Pretty decent clip, and we can make it even better. So we're going to keep an eye on our routes here. And this is more my way of building fame. My way is not running around here doing a bunch of little go look for daddy out in the ocean. My way is have the best land. Look at this. We have 5 fame. How did we get 5 fame? Did he just give it to us? Well, shoot. Let's make this thing super easy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What else do we want? Let's get the war guy. Let's get some serious ships. 4. Why not? Work our way back. So we can do galleons and more galleons and all this good stuff. And rack up fame like it's going out of style. And what's our oh yeah, the big shipyard. That's not going to be too bad a problem. So we go over to Seville, which needs some attention anyway. I'm not paying it enough attention. More residential. Okay, so let's build another residential section over here. Oh, good. And now we can start getting credit for putting in taverns and chapels. So that's a good thing. So let's build one. Let's do a little kind of a transitional playground. And then let's build out like that. Let's put a tavern and a chapel and another hospital and a market as kind of the center of this little community, and let's build houses around it like that. And it needs wood and bricks. That will not take any time at all because we have wood and
There
brick
is
businesses
disturbing
on the
news.
route.
An English pirate has appeared in our waters.
Here comes our
According
pirate.
to my information, his name is John Hawkins, and he was hired by this godless usurper of the English throne to disrupt trade in our colonies. Such raids can easily worry our citizens. Our military convoys will patrol more heavily, but be on your guard. Those English dogs have good noses.
Okay. Now to build the shipyard, the big shipyard, we're going to need what? Here, 6,000 inhabitants. So we need, but we just built a whole bunch of housing. What do we got for jobs? See, we're with only 1,000 workers, we're going to get about 4,000 population. So we need some more jobs. And what we need really, we've got weaving. What we need to do is our clothing. But I think to build the clothing, no, we can build it. We have it. So they're going to cost 27. I'd like to build maybe 4 of those. So, hey, okay. Let's run this till we get some money. Okay. Buy 159 luxury items in England and get them back to us. Well, we haven't been diligent exactly in our exploration, have we? Again, I want to do this through trade routes, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, our money's looking better. We'll provide some more jobs with some tailor shops.
Apparently, this English privateer Hawkins operates out of the town of Port Royale. He has set his sights on Seville and neighboring towns. Be careful.
May I introduce myself? Hawkins. John Hawkins. Your towns, if I may say so, lack a little liveliness and adventure. I intend to do a little trade with you and boost your economy.
Don't make me laugh. You are the ones who want to make the food shortage worse. Is that your queen's plan?
You've already got your Spanish fingers in too many places, and the plundering of these lands has always been your chief occupation. So we are honored to be seen as business partners on equal terms. In the name of Elizabeth, we demand access to the treasures of the New World. Well, it was quite successful. Now, if your workers are short of bread, surely you have some cake lying around?
This Hawkins must be stopped. Prepare a convoy and go hunting.
Okay, what is it going to cost us? The War Galleon costs you fame and money. Money we're getting. Well, so I think we'll go with, what does it give you? Outmaneuvered. Okay. I love the galleon, the grenades with the galleon anyway. So let's do 1, 2, 3 galleons. We're going to do 3 galleons.
I must admit, your Spanish vegetables are better than the stuff that grows in England. Surely you do not mind if I do a little shopping?
It is about time you got to grill that convoy of Hawkins.
Okay, what's going on with the coffee? Coffee. We need more employees. That's fine. Tobacco we have staffed. And let's see. Administrative rights. We'll probably, I think we'll, not probably, we will take over administrative rights in Cartagena and make sure we can kind of manage its growth, and we could do the same in Riohacha. Which look at Riohacha. It's a nice big city, even with its plague. It's a nice big city. So maybe that's the two we'll take: Cartagena and Riohacha. There, we just picked up a fame point. So let's go in here. No, let's go in here and see if we can't get Cartagena. And I still don't see the rhyme or reason for how you're flipping through these. All right, we're going to get the administrative rights.
I leave the administration of the town in your hands. From now on, no one but you will build in the town.
Okay. So what does Cartagena need? They need residential. They need... let's see. What's that? Total. Let's put some residential in here. We've got an inn and a chapel. Let's put in a market, a hospital, and then just fill in some homes. Did I just build a whole... I clicked on the button, I swear I did. I just tried to build 4 hospitals there. They're not going to like living near the farm, but they'll get over it. Okay. And how are they on special buildings? Seville is growing. They have housing space. They have a lot of tobacco. That's interesting. Do they really? I think we have a warehouse here, don't we? Yeah, commodities. Okay. Well, we could start a tobacco run off to Maracaibo. Don't see why not. Okay, our galleon, third galleon is just about done when we have, I guess 3. Oh, a new captain. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Gunner, gunner, gunner. Good fighter, 6% more damage. Level 3. Don't want to fire anybody. Where are we on fame? Oh, we got a ways to go. But you can see here, we're starting to, this is what we're after. All right, let's stop right here. It's probably been long enough. This has been, to me, a really good episode because this, now we're starting to do something. Now we're starting to ship some goods. We've kind of worked through the trade route thing. I don't know if that's the final answer, by the way, because I think they're going to change this before it's all over. Remember, we are in a closed beta right now. This product doesn't come out, this game doesn't come out in production until September. So it'll probably get changed. Oh, there's the treasure fleet. Oh, that's neat. That's the treasure fleet for the Spanish. So Maracaibo, we saw it had a whole bunch of all those goods. And see, now it has very few. So the treasure fleet has just run. So the good news there is by buying all that stuff, right? By buying all the 4 goods that we're shipping in there at such a high rate, now, you know, the prices are still going to be good. I keep hitting the wrong thing here. No, No. Give me the town. So our prices are going to still be good for those, because now look at that. They're all four red bars, which is high demand, good price. So that's going to help us make more money. That's why it's not a problem to just keep buying this stuff at whatever price and pumping it there, because you want the fame, and your prices are going to be generally good most of the time. In fact, almost all the time, because the treasure fleet is going to keep buying that stuff. So, okay, he said. What do we need? We need another fame to take over another town. We need to look at Seville and see how it's doing. And we'll do that on the next episode. Sorry, it's hard for me to stop. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed that one because I feel like I've actually learned something and made progress. So thanks to Ian and Mikowski for their comments. All of you keep the comments coming. It makes us all better players. That's the whole point of the channel, is for all of us to learn how to play these games well so that we can enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help us all become better players. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Port Royale 4 video. Thank you.